Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Teeohh here, and I am back with the pickups. In this episode, I'll be focusing on my pickups from Friday the 13th, January 13th, to today, the 18th of January. And why is this so significant? Why is the Friday the 13th so significant? It's a scary day, supposedly a lot of, creeps and spooks. No. I finally got my license. A lot of you are probably like, what? You just only got your license now? Yeah, I did. You probably already assumed I had it before, but hey, guess what? I got it now. So, I can frequent anywhere I want. And I took this opportunity and I went out with Brian after I got my license. And we went thrifting on Friday. And let's get started with that. Because this is just an overall pretty solid run through of pickups. Not going to lie. A couple heartbreaks. Couple heart throbs. Really, let me tell you. So anyways, first up, we went to AmVets. And I got some things here. Well, first up, I ended up getting this out of the they had a PS2 lot or something, one like $100, which is ridiculous. And I was able to get this out of here just for $1, so I wasn't gonna complain. A little scratched, but hey, the Sega Classics collection. I thought for $1, yeah, I'll take that. Sega is a jam, so awesome to find. And then also, I snuck back to the tech section. What are you tangled on, mister? Yeah, I got a PS1 controller for $2. Looks a-okay. Got all the prongs in there, pretty good shape. So I thought, why not? I also got a 360 power brick for $3. You never know when that's gonna come in handy. And then I also got these fairly odd parents Sideburns mini CD burning kits. They're only 50 cents. And I thought, it's a Nick memorabilia, so, why not? It's pretty cool. So, yeah. That's what I got from there, and it wasn't too bad. And then up next, I went up to Half Price Books. And you're going to notice a little bit of a trend here for the next 8 items. Get used to it, because that's what a lot of these videos are now going to become. Didn't get any games at Half Price Books, but I got 2 VHSs. First up is Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. As I mentioned time and time again, trying to get as many Nickelodeon VHSs as I can. So, another one off the list is awesome. Then I saw this, and this really caught my eye, and I'm like, that is cool. It is a Pokemon preview tape, so it seems. It says, look inside for your first... Oh, wait. The software in this advertisement is not rated by the ESRB. There's also an insert to show what station and what time you can find Pokemon on. So I have no idea what... Oh, there's the thing coming out now. The time slot. I'm out of it right now, guys. I'm sorry. But if any of you guys have any idea of what the VHS actually is about before I actually go and watch it, I mean, let me know, because I've never seen this before. So, yeah. But that was $1 a piece there. Was not going to complain. And speaking of $1, I went to the exchange afterwards. Somehow, some way. I don't know. That happened somehow. And then I got the Three Stooges Disorder in the Court. And Brideless Groom, Shemp, Larry, and Moe. Ole and Curly, Shemp, Larry, and Moe. Three Stooges are a jam, and if you have a problem with the Three Stooges, then you can nicely unsubscribe from my channel. Actually, don't even do it nicely. Just get off my channel as rudely as possible, because I don't care about you. The Three Stooges are comedy gold, and if you disagree, then I'm sorry. You have not lived a life. You have not lived a life. So anyways, up next, I was making a sale to Christian in the PRG, meeting him down by Jack's in Millvale. And I was there because he was running a little bit late because there was a lot of traffic. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a peek in there. And boy, was I glad I did, because I got some more VHSs. I paid $4 in total for all this, and I was not going to complain. First up here, I thought, why not? Why the hell not get this? Your Backyard Friends, the Backyard Against Cave Party. Yeah, most notably known recently from the trap remixes of this and other various kids show cartoons. But sure, I didn't even know they had a Backyard Against VHS, so why not? This one's a jam. Got the unauthorized Tupac Words Never Die VHS. Why not get a VHS on Tupac? I mean, no one's gonna stop you there. And then we got Rugrats, Make Room for Dill. 5 dill-raising stories. Excuse me? Are they suggesting that... You can think that for yourselves. I'm just going to pretend I didn't read that, because I didn't even notice that until I literally was saying it right now. Wow. Good job, Nickelodeon, for letting that one slip through. Anyways, up next, we got my two favorite girls back again. Mary-Kate and Ashley, The Challenge. Filmed in Mexico, guys. Filmed straight in Mexico with El Chapo and the drug cartel. No wonder they look so washed up on this. Sorry, Mary-Kate and Ashley, I love you. But you guys do look really bad on this cover. Look, you've seen some shit. Then, lastly from there, I picked up Harriet the Spy, which I almost missed, but I was like, hey, that's a Nick movie. Why not get it? So, there we go. And then we move to Sunday. Oh, wait, I actually forgot to pick up from the AmVets. I got this guitar. 2 buckaronis. Yeah. Woot. Almost forgot about that bad boy. But then, come Sunday. I went to Goodwill on Saturday because I was out in the area, and I saw this there. I'm like, okay. It's, it's a certain tag, and that tag is going to be 99 cents tomorrow, which is the Sunday. So I'm just going to wait it out. And I'm glad I did. Went back there on Sunday, and for $1, I picked myself up a Dreamcast racing wheel. I mean, you're probably like, why would you get another racing wheel? Those things are a pain in the ass. They just take up room. Well, the Dreamcast is my favorite console, first off. So anything I can get for the Dreamcast, I will get. Thank you very much. And I actually recalled when I was younger, like a lot younger, having a racing wheel for the Dreamcast. Like, I have a vivid memory of it. I really do. A flat-out vivid memory. And I guess it's just nice to be able to fulfill that now. Sure. Unfortunately, everything works but the actual steering. Unless I'm actually using it wrong? I don't know. So I'm going to have Phil from the PRG, my console man, take a look at this when I give him some more stuff. Which will include what I'm about to show you. This was disappointing, let me tell you. So, offer it. I'm searching through whatever, and I find this listing. I'm like, okay, this is actually great, because I've been very behind for the past few months on doing what I said I was going to do with next-gen consoles. You can probably already know where this is going. So, do put about PS4. It was a PS4 controller and a Madden 15 for $1.80. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. So I asked him, will you be willing to trade for an Xbox One? He's like, you know what, sure. We figured it out, negotiated, sent pictures of the stuff working, at least so I thought, and we did the trade. The dude was 20 minutes late, and funny enough, the kid was actually younger than me. He was younger than me doing this. I mean, I'm a youngin'. I guess in the eyes of the average game hunter out there. Sure. But this dude was younger than me. So I traded in the PS4, whatever, I was like, okay, cool, it's going to work fine. So I got him to test it. Well, first off, controller's fine. First off, the guy said, oh, I opened the case, where's the game? Oh, it's in the console. It's not in the console. And secondly, I can't even get picture out of this thing. I can't get a damn image out of this thing because the HDMI port is about as loose as a goose. And the dude sent me pictures, which were, I looked back upon. I mean, we were doing this like at midnight the night before we talked about this. And I was like, so it's like, yeah, we can, he sent me pictures, he sent me some pictures. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I look back at them the next day, I'm like, yeah, these were fraudulent pictures. The dude pretty much shammed me. But the thing powers on. It makes noise, which, it's always a good sign if it makes noise. So I'm going to have Phil fix that. It's a simple HDMI port fix. Just keep going with my life. Just be careful with OfferUp, guys. Sometimes you can get these fantastic deals. Especially if it's a, new next gen and, PS4s, Xbox Ones, Wii U's. Pretty soon you're going to see Nintendo Switches up there after a month. Unfortunately, I don't want to say that, but it's kind of where it's looking at. But that's a whole other story. Just be careful, guys, because I was not very happy when I found this out. I was really not happy at all. But, the more I look back, it's like, whatever. You live and you learn. It's going to get fixed anyways, so, hey, what can I do? Anyways, I got some more pickups, guys, so we're going to make a jump cut to that right. Okay, guys, so you're probably wondering why the hell is there a giant stack of 360 games right there? Well, let's just say I'm 2 for 2 on taking GameStop's merchandise. So remember last episode how I said I got the 360 and the Wii off that lady and her kid? Well, this time it was appeared to be a father. I'm not sure if it was a grandfather or father, and the kid, be about 10 years old, about the same age. And they're, I'm walking into GameStop. I'm with the boy Benna. Or no, actually, no, I'm with, who am I with? I'm with Brian. I'm with the boy Brian. Benna comes later, actually. So I'm with Brian. And then, they're walking in front of me, this kid's, holding this bag of stuff. I'm like, okay, they're going to a trade-in. Let me see how this goes. So the kid's unsure of what's going on. They're kind of waiting around for like 5-10 minutes before they can even get to the counter, because there's only one employee, he's twiddling his thumbs up his ass. I don't know. GameStop employee logic, sure. He was actually doing some work, but he was pricing stuff out for another trade-in. So I'm like, because I don't want these guys to wait there for long and just, whatever. So I go up, I'm like, hey, are you guys trading in stuff? He's like, yeah. I'm like, would you, I don't know if you guys just, if you ever, if you guys get sick of waiting or you're not filled with the price, I'm just going to throw this out there. But, I'm interested in what you guys have. If you don't mind me taking a look. He's like, you know what? Sure. It's up to him. This is saying to the father. It's like, you know what? Sure. It's up to him. And then the kid is like the kid had no idea what to do. He was kind of just like unsure. He's like, I don't know. And then eventually he counted the game. The father asked him to count the games. Counted the games. There's like 27 or 28, something like that in the stack. And he's like, do you actually want to? He wasn't even, the father was asking, do you actually want to, go take a look at this stuff? And he's like, I don't know. Like he ended up just eventually. A few minutes later, he ended up just saying, do you want to, the father was like, do you just want to sell it to him? He's like, sure. It was like, I know it sounded like I was a mess there, but literally that was how it was. The kid literally had no idea what was going on. He had no clear answer. I don't even have a clear explanation to his answer because it was that messy. So eventually it's like, you just want to sell it to him? He's like, sure. He's like, how much should we take? I'm like, I threw him an offer. I'm like, 35? He's like, sure. So $35 for all this. They're in okay condition. The reason I said 35 is, I looking at the discs. I don't think GameStop would have given him less because of the condition. Because they don't have to go through the hassle of resurfacing and all this and all that. And they're like, oh, you're better worth condition. I got to deduct some credit on there. You're going to get less credit and obviously more less cash. I don't want to have the kid deal with heartbreak. Just give him a $35. You can go spend it wherever. I like doing that. I mean, I don't mind jipping out GameStop every so often, but I also like benefiting, if it's a young kid, like, hey, here's actual money you can spend wherever, where you're getting more than GameStop credit where you're stuck here. Go hang with some friends, go get some lollipops, go buy your grandpa dinner, I don't know, lunch, breakfast, whatever. So, stack of 360 games here, $35. Combined with that 360 that I just got, so I'm not complaining. First up top here, we got COD 2, and most of these are complete. Now, I think about 2/3 of them are complete. Anyways, Black Ops 2. Greg Hastings Paintball 2. Apparently there's a free Field and Pass rental inside. That's Field and Rental Pass inside. That's a lie. Madden 09. Tom Clancy's Hawks. World at War. Pure. Ghost Recon 2 Advanced Warfighter. GTA 4. MW3. Battlefield 2. G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra. Army of Two The Devil's Cartel. Halo 4. Frontlines Fuel of War. Disc only of COD 4. COD 3. Battlefield 3. Connect Adventures. The Xbox Live Arcade. COD Ghosts. Physical Minecraft, which I'm actually going to keep this one for my other Xbox. Madden 12. MLB 2K9. MLB 2K11. Black Ops. And Madden 13. You can barely see me there. But I thought, that wasn't a bad deal at all. I really didn't think that was a bad deal. $35. I made the kid happy. Every kid's got his day, so. Kid satisfied. And then I went over to Ben's afterwards. We decided to do something. I went out thrifting again with him after. Me and Brian went to get lunch or something. Then we decided to stop at GameStop. That's what happened. So, went out with Nick. But before we left, I'm chilling in his house. I'm like, oh, I forgot. I didn't realize you had that. He was like, yeah, since you already have my other Game Boy games anyway, because he traded it to me before. He's like, yeah, you can just take it if you want. I'm like, okay, how much do you want? He's like, $5. Sure. So $5 for the teal I guess, Game Boy Color. Missing the battery back, but hey, $5. What can you do? And then the boy Brian comes in hot again. Brian is literally a clutch, man. He is beyond clutch. So he was talking about this for me for like the past month now, then he finally got it. So he was getting this GameCube from his aunt. He was talking to me all about. And eventually, you know, he was like, oh, I'm going to pay $25, $30 for it. And eventually she's like, oh, I'll just give it to you for free. It was such a back and forth thing. So eventually he did get it. And then we worked out a trade. I traded him the Wii I actually just got from that lady, from GameStop. Thank you. And traded him that and some games for the GameCube, controller, and these games here. So, controller's missing the grip. Yeah, whatever, that'll happen. And the console itself, gonna have Steven clean it up, obviously, so yeet. Kind of got a small backlog right now for him. I'm getting lazy. And then we got inside this sexy-ass Tweety bag. Disc only of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. All these are in okay shape. And let's get down the line here. At least this is case only. I did some swapping already. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Case for Fight Night Round 2. I have no idea why. These were just cases, but thank you, Brian. If these are, and the rest of these I'm going to show you here until I clarify, are games that are extras for me or stuff I really, you know, like those cases, whatever. We got, in this, we got Star Wars Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2, but it's actually just a case and manual for it. But inside is Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. So I really can't do much with this. I'm not going to count this as a game in my set because it's wrong case entirely. Extra Attack 2, Staff of Dreams. Extra Shrek 2. Extra Power Rangers. And extra Top Gun. Did some case swappings already because these were old labels that I got from a previous pickup when I had them. And then the games that I needed for my set. We got 6 brand spanking new ones and a variant that I needed. So let's get down the line here. Missing manual, but A. That's okay. The last Crash game I did on the GameCube. Crash Nitro Kart. That's cool to get. A gem of a game here. SeaWorld Adventure Parks. Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures. This was before they got, you know, humanitarian rights on them. Or animal rights. Whatever the hell happened. SeaWorld. NBA Courtside 2002, which I did not realize is actually a GameCube exclusive. Fantastic Four. I actually swore I had this in the GameCube, but apparently I didn't. And Black Label variant, because I have Greatest Hits. Player's Choice. I'm going to say Platinum Choice. Player's Choice. Black Label Madagascar. Why not? I didn't realize this was actually still relevant. This guy was. Mark Davis Pro Bass Challenge. Okay. And then another gem of a movie turned into a video game. The Ant Bully. This is just one of those games that make you want to shoot yourself in the foot and just keep doing it. Might as well break your toes while you're at it there. But yeah, I got those games from the boy Brian, and I could not be happier. So thank you, man. That is, yeah, 6 more off the list. You are, Brian, here's a virtual hug to my swappy daddy. You wouldn't get that reference if you're watching. But anyways, yeah. Lastly here, I was out and about. You know, went thrifting with Brooke. You've seen her a couple times on the channel. I think, maybe. I don't know if you guys actually have. But anyways, she was running late, so I decided to go out to Jack's just to kill some time. And I missed his VHS there from when I first went. I completely overlooked it. Mary-Kate and Ashley, It Takes Two. Another one off the list of the MK&A. And lastly, disc only, but for $5, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 on the PS4. I mean, disc only for a next-gen game, $5. I'll take that. If it's not a sports game, I'll take that. So, that was pretty nice to find, actually. Don't know what to do with it. Probably going to bundle with that console or something, flip it off, trade it off, yada yada, whatever works. So, that was cool to get regardless. But yeah, guys, that's all that I got this episode. A humongous variety of things here. A lot of VHS, a lot of trades, a lot of bullshit, a lot of awesome stuff, essentially. A lot of nostalgia. So yeah, guys, that's all that I got. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please give a thumbs up down below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And let me know if you've ever had any bad offer-up experiences where you've ever been screwed over on a deal, or you did the deal but you turned out the product didn't work, or you've just, dealt with a scumbag seller who said he's going to do all this and then doesn't do it, and then I'm getting face notifications and Snapchat notifications out of the rear end. Wait a second, please. But let me know if any bad offer-up, let go, Craigslist experiences you guys have had. But yeah, guys, once more, that's all. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, I will talk to you guys next time.